Thank you.
Thank you very much. To the panel, thank you for coming as we present. I am Henry Rivers.
I'm Catherine Gonzalez.
I'm Sharon Burns.
And one of our group members is
Versus this video, Kimberly Brown.
She will be handing out basically the outline of what we are presenting, but we have summarized it on the PowerPoint.
So you can just follow along as you see our presentation. Pretty much. Thank you.
Just to give you an idea of what. So. So, as you can see, this looks like a theme park, but we are generalizing on a water park. Sadly, that was the wrong video. We will apologize, but we will show you at the end of the video. So, we are presenting a development that we would like to propose, and we would like to name it Grand Cayman Reef Park. This will be located on Frank Sound Road. So with the quick expansion of the tourism industry here in the Cayman Islands comes many vast opportunities to make new developments. Taking advantage of this, we are proposing the development of a water theme park located on Frank Sound Road. And we believe our idea will provide a significant impact on the local economy by creating a substantial source of income for the islands. Now, this is a slot that we picked up on Cayman Islands MLS. Cayman Property MLS.
That is actually available, and furthermore, you actually see the actual value of the land.
Yeah. So that's basically an area we would like to hope for that this can be placed. So a water park is a place for recreation aimed at offering a family-friendly option for relaxation and fun. It's mainly water-based activities are designed for all ages, And water parks are intended to have a balanced distribution of the spaces of water slides, pools, green areas, sandy sports areas, relaxation zones, and of course the retail sections, and a service area such as a food court. So we will be presenting our business plan, and we will be discussing 6 purposes. Are to deliver our mission statement as a promise to our future customers, to execute a SWOT analysis, to present a layout of our resource allocation, to list our company priorities from the strategic goals, so there's steps to meeting the strategic plans, and to create and obtain a financial plan as well. So our mission statement that we have created is, at the Grand Cayman Reef Park, we are a group of determined employees who strive to meet the needs and positive emotions of our customers. We provide a water park that is full of entertainment for the whole family at a reasonable value, whether you are local or even a tourist. We offer a variety of varieties for all ages, a food court, a souvenir gift shop, and free parking. Our water park provides diversify in every area and portrays a mixture of everything about our beautiful island. From our national animals, local plants, and all the way back to our old Cayman style vibe, which provides a unique water park island experience. So, going into the SWOT analysis, our strength would be we're planning to maintain 90% of Cayman employees. So we want this to be as local as possible, providing new diverse way for tourists and locals to enjoy our beloved island. The niche opportunity, which will create a new source of income by providing new jobs as well and revenues. Attract a diversity of guests from around the world. A potential tourism venue is that's more of a reference. Environment innovation. So the seawater can be used to reduce the annual chemical products cost and become an environmentally friendly water park, leading to a short-term recuperation cost for guests. The filtration and pumping system will be used using bronze pumps. And of course, we will have a year-round availability of this park. The weaknesses now is, of course, the cost of the structure, the future profitability, the marketing and branding, the geographical location, far from the industrial area of Grand Cayman. The offerings are fewer compared to those of some of the other international water parks. However, the low attendance rates as well as the existing tourist attractions. The lack of workforce competence and due to the no current training opportunities. Opportunities now of the analysis would be that the government supports in the area of the tourism in the Cayman Islands. The involvement with the hotels such as the Ritz, the Wyndham Beach Resort, and other hotels on the island. Around the island by creating a joint package at a discount rate for their guests, so we can work with them personally. Branding opportunity with the different theme parks that are well known globally, such as Six Flags in the United States. The water park will provide employment opportunities for locals. Apart from the usual rides, hosting annual events and shows will have a great crowd pulling potential. And with various promotional offers like in annual passes and multiple visit passes, the park can try to increase its customer base. The park can attract more visitors by introducing new attractions from time to time. So like new rides can be additionally built in the area as well. Now the threats of our park would be that the location puts it at a distance far away from the majority of the hotels, since being in Bordentown, Frankstown, and as well as the competition with the other aquatic theme locations on the island. We have the Turtle Farm, the Dolphin Cove.
Sorry.
Dolphin Cove, as well as Margaritaville, and as well as the water sports that are offered at the hotels and resorts, because they offer jet ski rides and the power jet packs as well. The park's location will be farther away from the more populated areas of Grand Cayman than these other options, but which may affect a personal decision to visit. The search of hiring qualified employees will be difficult. having unexperienced employees may negatively impact a visitor's experience and lead to no loyal customers. So due to large loans that will be needed to create this park, will cause a significant debt and threaten the future of the business. I'll then pass on the resource allocation.
So I'll be talking about the resource allocations. So resource allocations is the activity of deciding how the resources, as much as money, assets, personnel, is going to be distributed to achieve a major goal. The first step would be to obtain a business license, as everybody's aware. Then second would be registering the company, choose a location which is already given, build a marketing plan, request work permits, and hire employees and train employees. So to have an idea of how the park would actually look, we had a slot, as in we have different areas. We have slides, water pool, and you can actually see our products would consist of 2 slides, which would be the Cayman Trench, the Pirate Plunge, 3 kid slides, which is the Starfish Splash, the Sand Dollar Cove, Jumping Jellyfish Lagoon, then the Lazy Turtle, the Stingray Wave Pool, and 1 main food court, which would actually host 4 local restaurants. So we wouldn't really have to invest in those. We can just have the availability space to bring in the businesses. And then a shark tank and an ice cream hunt, because you know how the weather gets when it gets cold. The most thing actually attracted to is cold things, so it's ice cream for kids. And now the company priorities. Continue.
A company must set a list of priorities in order to establish its values and goals and be better able to follow through with them. For the Reef Park, our main focus is on training, good workplace morale, maintaining a family-friendly environment, and displaying good corporate ethics. So, because it won't be very easy to actually hire already qualified employees, which is why we have such a big focus on training. We have to train them for, I believe what we decided was 4 weeks before we allow them
to get in to open the park, because as you know that water park is not really a business here, so people would lack like lifeguarding, so it would be customer service, because as we did the seminar, we quite noticed the lack of customer service that the majority of employees have. So it would be a good way to start in order to make the guests feel welcome and be able to say, okay, I would really love to go back again.
And for good workplace morale, we have things in place like open door policy, weekly meetings, suggestion boxes, just things that will let the employees be able to voice their opinions. And for good corporate ethics, we would work hard to build good relationships with local companies and I will pass this on to Catherine.
Alright, the strategic goals and financial plan of our business. So the goals associated with Reef Park are to provide a world-class service, to develop contracts with hotels, as Enya mentioned. We can build on relationship with Marriott, we can build on with Wyndham, and even the Ritz-Carlton. And we would actually provide promotional packages which would be actually lower than our regular rates in order to attract, and we can even have transportation driven from our location all the way to the hotels. And we would also develop a marketing plan that reaches potential visitors, both local and international. Achieve 5% revenue growth per year over the first 5 years. Then to measure the economic growth of the company, it will be required an annual audit to ensure the financial stability and revenue of the park. The organization expects a 5% growth of revenue growth each year with the advantage of a market appeal for a water park. We would actually first do a loan of 8,900. Yes, exactly. Sorry. You'll be required to provide funds for operating expenses for the first year with a contribution of two investors. The loan will consist of a 5-year amortization and an interest rate of 19%. In figure 2, you can actually see that estimate price of what would actually cost of the land. That would be 10 million. Then we got the traction, what would cost for us to build the actual slides and everything. Then the buildings, the infrastructure, and soft cost would include the expenses, the marketing, where we would actually do the marketing plans, and the furniture, features, and equipment as well, as in when it comes to the water pumps and everything. So the total cost would actually be $36 million, and the total investment, taking away the loan that we would do, taking away the loan, it would be a bit lower, it would be 35. And then, as we are aware, we want to have a local investor and an international investor, a foreign investor. So the local would actually hold the 65% of the capital, which would be 23 million, and then the foreign investor would only hold a 35%, which would be $12 million. Then attendance is a crucial part to develop an economic forecast for an organization. So figure 3 actually shows attendance projection for Reef Park, which is based on the actual population within the Cayman Islands, the tourist arrivals, and the cruise ship arrivals from 2015. So we actually did an estimate based on the figures of 2015. And as you can see, we actually did the projected attendance within a yearly basis would be 301. Sorry, numbers. I'm really sorry. Apologize. So, and then we would actually have a daily attendance of 835, and which actually our major market would be tourists, aside from locals. Then the following would be locals and the cruise market, because it's such a small length of time that they actually stay within islands, so we won't really focus on them much. But it's mainly on the tourist market. Then in the amusement industry, a rule of thumb exists that when establishing a plan for construction of a theme park, the developer should actually anticipate investing $100 per year visit guest. So we would actually we sort of put in figures together, and we took an admission, what would actually be the revenue of the cost of sales for admissions, what would be within year 1 and year 2. So the total cost of goods sold would run to $2 million in the first year, and still a bit lower on the following year. Right. Then the purpose of a forecast is to ensure investors the growth profit of a business. Figure 5 actually shows the income statement projection of Reef Park in year 1 and year 2, allowing to demonstrate the 5% growth of the total revenue. As you can actually see, the total revenue is $17,000 in the first year, and it actually enhanced up until $8,000 the following year. So you can actually see the increase of 5%. And then the breakdown of the income sheet would be our expenses, what would actually be you're expected to spend on each section has a portion that would actually be expected not to be exceeded, nor it would actually be able to lower the cost in order to increase our revenue. Then the income statement projects sets forward the net income distribution between shareholders. So as in figure 7 and 8, you would actually be able to see the capital investment allocations. So you can actually see from the owner's equity for the first year of the foreign investors, you can actually see that the net income would actually be distributed accordingly to the percentage capital that they hold within the business. That would be for foreign would be it would be 35%, which would actually be $4,000 million that would be reinvested to them. And on the local investor, it would be $7 million. Sorry. So you'd actually see that on the following year, in year 2, they would actually be able to to withdraw part of their first investment capital. And up till then, even though they don't withdraw all the entire capital, they would actually still be able to have a $33 million of capital, and the local investor would have a $44,000. And to conclude, we hope to achieve our goals to obtain obtain every aspect of our business plan for the development proposal of the Grand Cayman Reef Park. We believe that this development will have a model that will generate a sustainable source of income for the Cayman Islands, and in a long haul, definitely bring something new to the island for the tourists to enjoy as well as the locals.
I'm sorry for the accounting 101 class. I noticed a smile with her over there. So, my apologies for that. So we would like to show you the real video.
The actual video.
That was supposed to be basically the company's amusement logic. It does graphic designs for theme parks. So we just, if you would like to purchase one of the designs, it would be from us. We would.
Actually, they would be the ones developing our infrastructure. They would be the ones doing the designs and laying it out on how it actually be built, and we'll just bring them and we'll use local construction.
So this is I guess, a simulation.
Yes. Stingray pool.
Stingray pool. So you see the rocks, we have a stingray there.
Is it because it's in the kids' school? And our major attraction would be the Cayman Trench for adults.
Thank you very much for attending this presentation, and we hope that you will take this into consideration for future development on this island.